fragile rage, the process of harnessing the process of anger and rage and other suppressed emotions within objects, objects that are disused or considered waste or trash or have already been broken and releasing great physical steps, like further breaking these cycles by tearing them apart, using our bodies to actually smash and crush and snap around these objects, whatever they are, depending on how valuable they are, depends on how malleable they are, what you're going to do with them, I suppose. Then to work to them with care and delicacy. This fragile part of fragile rage and sustainability is really and this conversation around materials and objects and what lies beneath them, something what lies beneath the outer shell, anything really. I mean, with the actual story, with waste you have, how it became waste with objects and machines, inner workings that you have, how inner workings are made, these were made. This is part of my work. However, I think that it's also about. However, I think that in order to make a change, we have to deconstruct and break it down, greater than reconstruct it. And I think that this is what fragile rage represents. I think by breaking something, finding out what is inside it that we don't see, the colours, the textures, the aesthetic, and the materials that only locked inside, represents deconstructing this smooth exterior that we've been so socialised, we've been so accepted as reality, when really this is not real, and it does not represent the other stories, and we can use these places to tell new stories where there's no hierarchy, inner workings and the outer shell. Everything is raised within the same space and next to each other, within the same space next to each other, to a point of beauty and a point of stimulating. I think if we're going to talk about fashion, then we also talk about agendas within patriarchy that have to be deconstructed in order to deconstruct. I guess talking from my experience as society forces people to live society in a certain way all of the time, in a certain way, every single day, every single night, to quantify every single day and judge their wearing, how they're looking how much makeup they have, or do they have no makeup, they have loads of makeup, they have no makeup, how do they have what is the same about them. And I think society is obsessed with gender stereotypes, with sexuality stereotypes, within every kind of community, to kind of cement people in a box, because of because how they look, but literally every single person has chaos going on inside, nobody sees this on the outside. I mean, nobody overall accepted to this to be your exterior, and I think I think this is why I think that objects and materials that we accumulate in the home or for our bodies or in the office, everywhere that you go into during the day. These objects are accumulated in a way are supposed to represent our identity, but I think this is why I think they are so hilarious. As in, the objects are so hilarious because they are made. There's such an effort made for them to look as inhuman as possible. They are actually the opposite of our existence in a way. They're designed so much that are not representative of our aesthetic. And so I think I want to place in a place that represents our human experience. I guess they are here now, like people have made them, sold them in the world. So when they're broken and when they're broken, we might as well tell their stories because they're not going to decompose anytime soon. I think drawing on a relatively sheltered childhood, but I think over the period of millennials in the early 2000s, for the internet and social media and everything that came from that, and overexposure to imagery. Before this, we were, I guess, renting videos from Movie Express, and you were sharing on desktop, family, and you were just fighting to get on the computer and play games, and there was a lot of people who wore suits into work on the commute, and I remember you pointing on the school run, and on the school thing. Stereotypes are funny, and more mundane the more mundane it seems, the funnier. I think it's so important for me to place these kind of objects within chaos. I think they often represent comfort and necessity. Really, I remember feeling quite nervous and quite nervous during this time, and I feel during that time I was asking questions every single second. So I think I crave maybe an understanding of why was in fact there, and was in fact why it was in fact necessary to have all of this stuff, and maybe there was more. I could there was explanation. Felt a lack of control. I think there's an element of control. I think there's an element of control. You start smashing into something that you're so familiar with, and I think it's extremely liberating to do this, and also to expose the fragility and brittleness of society based on consumerism. And I think that these objects really represent that. I think also what I like to draw is just kind of hear so much of the time. So like on the street when I heard somebody on the phone saying, you have a good time in Wales, and I hope the weather is good for you. And I think it's just how we always say, the weather is good how we always say, because it's one of these things that what we say to each other when they go away, especially in this country when they go away. And it's said so many times. That I think people must just remember to say this. I never remember to say this. I never remember in this world small talk. Some people work small talk than others. I also heard my mum told me that somebody said the Queen did loads of work for the environment, and I thought that was really nice because so many buntings and pictures of the Queen and all over London on the streets, and so I guess these controversies are quite funny that certain sentences are in a world of fragile rage and the process of harnessing anger and rage and other emotions within objects that are disused or considered waste or trash or have already been broken, releasing rage in a physical sense, further breaking things such as tearing them apart, using our bodies to smash and crush and crush and these they are objects, depending on how malleable they are, depending on how malleable what you're going to do with them, I suppose. And to work into them with care and delicacy. This represents part of fragile rage and sustainability is really central to this conversation around hair, clothes, materials, objects, and for discovering what lies beneath what lies beneath the outer shell, anything really. I mean, with clothes you have anything, the initial story. With clothes you have stories of Katy Waste with objects and machines you have with inner workings, and then within that you have how these inner workings are made. This is yeah, I can't say work. However, I think that it's also about. However, I think that in order to make the change, we have to sometimes deconstruct and break something, or to then reconstruct it. And I think that this is what fragile represents. I think by breaking something, finding out what's inside it, we don't see the colours, the textures, the aesthetics, and the materials are normally locked inside. Deconstructing this smooth exterior that we've been so socialised, we've been so accepted as reality, where really this is not real, and it does not represent the other stories, and we can use these pieces to tell a new story where there's no hierarchy, the inner workings and the outer shell, and everything is placed within the same place and next to each other, within the same elevated to a point of beauty and a point of stimulating. I think if we're going to talk about sustainability, then we also have to talk about other agendas within patriarchy, deconstructed in order to deconstruct. I guess talking from my own experience as a woman, society forces people to look at women in a certain way all the time, in a certain way, every single day, every single night, to objectify, every single night, judge them aesthetic wearing at all. They're looking at how much makeup they have on, do they have no makeup on, do they have loads, do they have makeup on, do they have, and what is that saying about them? And I think society is obsessed with gender stereotypes, with sexuality stereotypes within every kind of community and kind of community from men and box because how they look, but literally every single person has chaos going on inside, but no side either. On the outside, I mean, it's not overall accepted for this to be your exterior, and I think that's why I think objects and materials that accumulate in the home or with our bodies or fashion, in the office, in everywhere that you go into during the day. These objects are accumulated in a way are supposed to represent our identity, but I think this is they are so hilarious, as in the objects are so hilarious because made to look as human as possible, as inhuman. They are actually the opposite. They are distance in a way of their existence in a time so much designed so much that are not representative of not us at all. And so I think, and I want to place one that represents our human feral experience. They're here now, like they're here now, like them. They are in the world, and they are in the world when they're broken, or when they're not used, they're broken, and when lies well. Tell their stories with them because they're not going to decompose anytime soon. I think I often drawing on my relatively sheltered childhood, but sheltered period from millennials. I think that was early 2000s, before the internet and social media and everything that came with that, and overexposure to all sorts of imagery. Before this, we were, I guess, renting videos from music records, and you were sharing on desktop, you were sharing the family, and you were just fighting together on the computer and playing games. And there was people who wore suits into work on the commute, and I remember the pointy shoes on the school bus, and on the school. I think these stereotypes are funny, and the more mundane it seems, the funnier. I think it's so important for me to place these subjects within chaos, because I think they often represent supposed comfort and necessity. Really, I remember feeling quite nervous and kept feeling quite nervous during this time. Like I was always asking questions every single second. So I think I craved maybe an understanding. Why what was there was in fact there, and why it was in fact necessary to have all of this stuff, and maybe there was more. I craved this. There was more explanation. Felt lack. I think there's an element of control. I think when you start smashing into something, and I think it's extremely liberating to do this, and also to expose the fragility, brittleness of society when it's based on consumerism. And I think that these objects really represent that. I think also what I like to draw is just kind of funny things that you hear so time. like on the street when I had like somebody on the phone saying, I hope you have a good time in Wales, and I hope the weather is good for you. And I think it's just so funny how we always say, the weather is good for you. I hope the weather is good, because it's one of these things that it's just one of these things that it's just what said to each other when they go away, especially in this country when they go away. And it's said so many times. It's said so many times that I think people must just remember to say this. I never remember to say this. I never feel like it's in this world of small talk, some people worse than others. My mum told me that somebody said the Queen did loads of work for the environment, and I thought that was really funny. And I thought that was really sightings and pictures of the Queen all over London, on the street, and so I guess these contrasts are quite funny. That certain sentences are in a world of